Whiskey Charlie.
All right, we're ready to go?
Right, taxi.
So let's finish off our before taxi, right? So next thing is we got to get our weather. So our weather's already here, and this is our COM 1. So what we will do is we'll switch it over to COM 1
clear.
So we can hear it.
Temperature 18, dew point 12, altimeter 3010. Visual approaches to runway 26 in use. SODINS, taxiway Papa closed. Taxiway depth north of runway 1331 closed. Salinas VOR between radials 313 and 315 beyond 15 nautical miles unreliable. Crane 1.45 nautical miles south-southwest of Salinas Airport, 245 feet AGL flagged. Obstruction pole light 0.7 nautical miles north-northwest of Salinas Airport, 55, 53, and 51 feet AGL. VFR departures to Monterey or flight following. Advise ground control request and destination. Advise on initial contact. You have information Golf. Salinas Tower 8 is information Golf, time 1953 Zulu, wind 280 at 10, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 18, dew point 12, altimeter 3010, visual approaches to runway 26 in use, SODINS, taxiway Papa.
Alright, we got our weather, and I saw that you set our altimeter for us already.
That look good?
It's 3010 was our altimeter setting.
3010?
Yes.
So that's, 010. Right there.
3010.
I know how to do it on this one.
On this one, yeah, they're just like that.
What about this one?
That one too. It's the same thing, but you have to bring them down a little bit. There you go.
10.
Either that, or we'll just match it to what this one is. This one's a little bit more accurate, so we'll kind of just put it at like 60. Okay. And just leave it. All right. Now next is our GPS programming. We're not really going anywhere, but in case you want to know, usually like the main thing you should know for right now is if you press this direct button, and you could bring this big knob right here down to nearest, and then you can switch which one you want, right? So this is SNS, this is like Marina, this is Monterey, so we want to go Salinas. We would just press enter to activate. Okay. So you can see it's already on there on our CDI.
Oh, yeah.
So that's bringing us to Salinas.
Oh, cool. See, flight instruments, did radio call, 5Ps, check airport diagram.
Yep, so ground right here is 1217. If you push this button in, it has a lot of these things saved already, so Salinas ground, and all we have to do is push it in, and it has it set in there, so then we could just go and switch it over. For most of the time, we use our COM 2. Okay. Because switching this button is really hard. It kind of doesn't like doing it sometimes, so we really just kind of use this one a lot, right?
Okay, and
5Ps, we don't have to do that one, but we'll ping out our airport diagram here. And do you want to give the radio call a try?
Okay, so it's
so we have
Salinas ground.
Salinas ground, Warrior for 1459, and we're at North Arrow. And we have ATIS information Golf.
Golf, ready for taxi?
Ready for taxi.
20 Alpha Whiskey, I have your clearance advised, ready to copy. 0 Alpha Whiskey's ready. November 520 Alpha Whiskey's cleared to the Hayward Airport via the Salinas 3 departure procedure. Expect radar vectors Salinas VOR, Panoche, Star, direct, climb maintain 6,000, expect 10,000 5 minutes after departure, NorCal departure frequency 127.15, squawk 4537.
Alright, Falcon 520 Alpha Whiskey's cleared to Hayward via the Salinas 3 radar vector Salinas, Panoche, and then the Panoche, I believe it's the Panoche 6 arrival. Direct maintain 6, expect 10 and 10, 27, 15, 4, 5, 3, 7.
And Falcon 520 Alpha Whiskey, after cleared to Hayward via the Salinas 3 departure, required to read back expect radar vecturs. So expect radar vectors, Salinas VOR, Panoche, Star, direct, Climb maintain 10,000, 5 minutes after NorCal departure frequency 127.15 and squawk 4537.
Okay, cleared to Hayward via the Salinas 3. Expect radar vectors Salinas, Panoche Star, direct. Maintain 6, expect 10,010. Departures 27:15, 4537. 520 Alpha Whiskey.
Falcon 520 Alpha Whiskey, read back correct.
Salinas ground, November 41459, Warrior at North Arrow with the information Golf, ready for taxi.
Warrior 41459, Salinas ground, runway 26, taxi via Charlie, cross runway 31 at Charlie. CalStar Med 5, frequency change approved.
Taxi. Warrior 4159, taxi via Charlie, 31, Charlie, 4159.
There you go.
41459, runway 26, taxi via Charlie, cross runway 31 at Charlie.
Taxiing 26 via Charlie, cross runway 31 at Charlie for 459. Alright, we're ready to taxi.
Okay.
So we gotta take off our parking brake first.
I should move forward. You're right. Let me move forward.
Alright, I'm on the brakes.
So you can drive in this airport?
Oh yeah, I drive around here all the time. There's my truck right there. Little Red Ranger. You good?
I think that's gonna be good.
Alright.
Okay.
Remember, you don't need to press the button, just bring it back. And then let it go. Alright, the brakes are yours now.
Speed on the brakes.
Alright.
Clear on the...
Yeah, we're clear, right?
Clear. Which way are we going?
We're going right here. So here we are on... This is Charlie right here.
Okay.
So we'll look both ways and make sure the taxiway looks clear. And we're clear to taxi.
Clear on the right.
Clear right. And then basically from here, it's 26, and we're just basically straight shot the whole way.
And ground Falcon 520 Alpha Whiskey is at gate 1, ready to taxi.
Falcon 520 Alpha Whiskey, runway 26, taxi via Foxtrot.
Clear on the right.
Yep, you're right.
Runway 31 at Charlie.
Foxtrot
Straight
Alpha, Charlie, cross 31 at Charlie on the way to 26, Falcon 520 Alpha Whiskey.
I'm gonna practice this on the simulator because...
Oh yeah. You use Microsoft Sim?
Yeah, I have a flight
Yes.
simulator at home.
Oh, nice. I use it on my Xbox.
Yeah. I have the yoke and everything. It's
Oh wow.
pretty good. Like, a new release doesn't let you go outside the plane at all.
Alright,
Went a little too fast.
there you go. Just toe brakes a little. So, we're clear right and we're clear left and we're going to keep going straight. Before we cross the runway, we usually turn on our landing light. And we'll make sure that the runway's clear.
Or it's clear if somebody's coming, but...
And we were clear to cross, so we could go for it.
Runway 1331.
I'll tell you what, you can hold the center line pretty well.
Clear on the left.
Clear on the right.
Nobody's coming in. We're clear across.
Cessna 05 November, runway 26, cleared, touch and go.
Oh, I could just... on the...
Yeah, follows us along. It's really nice, but
Yeah.
sometimes it almost, you glue your eyes to it a little bit.
Yeah.
So looking outside is really the most important thing.
Yeah.
Because it shows us, but it doesn't show another airplane that might be in front of us.
And the orientation is also kind of...
Yes, very nice. So our run-up area is right here off to the left. So anywhere around there is good for your run-up.
trying to find the windsock, so doesn't matter which way. As long
No, you can just do like a right 360 here if you like. The windsock right there. Probably point us back to where we came, kinda.
Warrior 459, ensure you leave room for the Falcon jet to taxify in the run-up.
You want me to, I'll put us over here really quickly so that we're not in the way of this guy. My controls?
Get controls.
Alright, that looks good.
Falcon 0 Alpha Whiskey, you have enough room to get by on the run-up?
Your controls?
Get controls.
And Falcon 0 Alpha Whiskey, just for clarification, the Salinas 3 departure off of runway 26 is a climbing slight left turn.
Let's do our
radial 255.
run up here. Take out that checklist.
Brakes set.
You could turn on your parking brake if you'd like. It makes it a little easier on our toes. Oh man. Remember the button.
Button on the way.
There you go. It's totally fine. You can feel it on your toes too, yeah.
Okay. That's cool. Range.
Falcon.
Alright, flight controls.
Flight controls.
You usually like to do a thumb up method?
Yeah.
I like the thumb up, yeah, so that way you go over to the right and you can see our right aileron goes up, and we go over to our left and our left aileron goes up, and then we could bring it back, and we'll look behind us and see that our elevator goes up and down, and then do like a little like make sure nothing's binding. Feels pretty good?
Feels good.
Alright.
Keep hitting my knees, and maybe I should be back.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to figure your seat out now, it's probably the easier place to do it.
Next, I could do.
Yeah, you might be just a little close. Maybe like one knot back would be good.
Feels like I'm close.
That looks pretty good right there. I like that.
That's better.
Cessna 05 November, speaking altitude permitting, make an early left crosswind.
Alright.
Mixture
is rich.
Primary is locked. Throttle 2000 RPM. Brakes.
Falcon 520 Alpha Whiskey, Salinas Tower, runway 26, clear for takeoff, Salinas through departure traffic, conducting a left crosswind off of runway 26 for left traffic Cessna.
Yeah.
Needles check.
So we'll switch to our left mag.
Left.
And we see a drop in RPMs.
Runway 26,
Go.
Falcon Jet, runway 26.
And you go to our right mag.
Right.
Caution, wake turbulence.
Up. Good drop. Both. Carb heat.
Carb heat check.
Good, we see a drop in RPMs, and our car temps go up. And now you're going to see them come back down.
Okay.
Very good.
Oh, temperature.
If you want to switch anything, just press one of these buttons and it'll switch you over to whatever one you want to be at. So oil temperature is green.
Oil pressure is in the green.
Oil pressure is top right in the green.
Oh, it's top right. What's that?
Oh, that's fuel pressure, yeah.
Oil pressure. Amps and volts, amps 14 volts. Emitters at 20.
Positive, yeah. And then we can go ahead and bring our throttle back to idle.
Friction's good.
All the way to idle. Bring it all the way down.
Falcon 0 Alpha Whiskey, contact NorCal departure. Have a safe flight.
And then you can bring it back up to like about 1,000. It's good to check that idle so that way when we come back to land, we're landing at idle.
Okay.
We don't want our engine to die when we're landing. That would suck.
Okay, so that's good.
Alright, so now we'll just do our before takeoff checklist. And we'll be ready to go.
Fuel in the full test tank.
Yep, so you can leave it on the right, that's fine.
Transponder to
ALT and squawk. So our squawk is 1200. So that's good.
Yeah,
and it does have an easy VFR button, so that makes it real nice.
Fuel pump on.
Yep.
Landing light on.
Yep.
Pitot heat as required.
We don't need it, so we can leave it off.
Mixture set.
Mixture is rich.
Copied off.
Perfect.
Cranks.
And normal flaps for no takeoff. And our trim here, you can see where it says takeoff. TO. You want that metal to be right in the middle where it says TO. So that's like our takeoff. Anywhere within that area is pretty good.
Okay.
Alright. So that's our trim. Our seat belt, our seats are locked. I like to push against them, make sure that they're locked up. Pretty good. Belts and harnesses are all set, and this door, I'll go ahead and latch it. There you go, door's latched. You close that little window. Time note, write down 125. Okay. And then lastly, we'll do our board plan. We like to use this checklist called CORD. So our conditions, the states of the winds, it looks like it's pretty much straight down the runway. Yeah. A slight crosswind maybe. Any hazards or threats? I don't see, it's not very busy today. Not a lot of clouds. Maybe that guy might be a hazard. Any operational changes? We're still going to do the same thing. We're still going to go out there, practice all of our maneuvers. Our runway, we're going to be taking off runway 26. So I like to use my bug here and set it to 264. And review runway length. We have 6,000 feet of runway. And we did our takeoff and landing calculation, so that's plenty for us, 6,000 feet of runway. Yeah. And that's our review takeoff distances, and then return, a port plan. If there is an emergency, I will take controls. And I know we didn't talk about it in the beginning, but it seems like you do know how to change controls over. I have controls, you have controls, all that stuff.
Positive change of controls.
Perfect. I will be taking controls. If we have enough runway, we'll go out idle and just land straight ahead. And if we don't have enough space, we'll land straight ahead on the highway maybe, or an open field. If we're high enough at pattern altitude, I'll come back and take us into land. Okay. Okay. And then departure's more for like IFR. We're just departing over to the south. Yeah. That's all like setting our GPS and all that stuff. All right. Now we can go taxi over to the runway and we'll give tower a call. So your controls?
My controls.
Remember, no button on the way down. There you go.
Clear on the left.
Clear on the left, clear on the right here.
Going to the right over there.
We're going to go straight up ahead.
Straight up.
To the end of the runway here.
Clear on the left.
Clear on the right. Alright, man, you can go ahead and bring me to a full stop whenever you're ready. Right about here is good. Okay, and then for our normal takeoff, it's going to be full power, and we're going to be looking to make sure our RPMs are in the green and our oil pressure is in the green. Okay. We're also going to be looking to make sure we're on the right runway. Take a look at the windsock, and we'll start rolling out. Look at our instruments, look at our airspeed, make sure that's coming alive. And if you're comfortable, I'll have you do the takeoff.
Yeah, I can do a takeoff.
Okay. And what you're going to want to do really is just whenever the plane feels like it's ready to fly, which is going to be around 60 miles an hour, but don't look at that too hard. Yeah. You can feel it. Whenever the nose kind of feels like light, bring some pressure back, and we'll put the nose like right at the horizon. And I'll have you climbing at that.
Climbing at 87.
Yeah. It should be like noted on there somewhere.
Okay.
But just keep me on the horizon. You don't have to be glued onto that right now. And then we're going to turn out this way. So we'll go straight out, and then they'll have us turn to the left a little bit.
Okay. That way, right?
Yeah, we're taking off 26, going south. So just keep me going straight, and then whenever you're ready, I'll tell you when we can start turning out. Okay. Okay? All right. Do you want to call tower?
Yeah, so
just tell them Warrior 41459 is holding short of runway 26 for a left turn out to the valley.
Salinas Tower, right?
Yes.
Salinas Tower, November 4159, Warrior, holding short of runway 26, ready for takeoff, turn out to the left.
Warrior 41459, Salinas Tower, hold short runway 26, landing traffic.
Holding short runway 26459.
Holding short.
No, that was good. That was fine.
I overthink it.
Yeah. It all just comes with practice.
Yeah.
It's hot in here, huh?
204 Charlie Papa, Salinas ground.
rate this guy's landing. How about that?
Charlie Papa, Roger, taxi Alpha to run up 13.
Oh,
Not bad.
not bad. Oh, he slowed down a lot.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
We're gonna have to beat that today, okay?
Oh, man. Okay.
It might not be you, but it'll be me. You could judge my landing.
So now he said hold short.
Yeah.
So now that he's gone, we basically do the same call again, right?
No, we'll just wait for him. Eventually he'll tell us that we're clear to take off. He already knows we're waiting. So.
Oh, okay.
Warrior 459, traffic departed ahead and left closed traffic is a Cessna. Your left turn not approved, runway 26, cleared to take off.
26 clear for takeoff, 459, looking for that traffic.
November 7th.
All right, your controls. You go ahead and bring me out to the runway.
Taxi via Bravo, cross runway, correction, runway 26. Taxi via Bravo, cross runway 31 at Bravo.
We're clear on the runway here.
Runway looks clear, approach end looks clear.
Entered runway 26, 5,900 feet remaining.
We'll get centered up here for the runway. Now, like I was saying, once we get centered up here, we want to verify that we're on runway 26. Our wind chart is over there, so it looks like we do have a little bit of a right crosswind, so we might need a little bit of right aileron like this to kind of combat some of that. And I want you to just keep me straight and center here, and we'll slowly go full power whenever you're ready.
Okay, feet on the ground.
Yep. Perfect. Now look out all the way towards the end of the runway, and just keep me straight on that center line. Looks like she kind of wants to fly, so bring some back pressure.
Yeah, speed's alive.
Yep, instruments are all in the green, and then just put that nose right on that horizon. Bingo.
05 November, runway 26, clear touch and go.
26 clear touch and go, line 305 November.
43 Zulu Mike, flying to be number 2 behind the Cessna midfield, left downwind, runway 26, 1,200 descending.
Looking for the traffic, number 2, 3 Zulu Mike.
Where are you climbing to? 500?
Yeah, you could go ahead, and whenever you're ready, you can start making a left turn out to the valley. And just remember, when we're turning, we're kind of trading off some of our lift, so you might need to let go of some of that back pressure to let the nose come down a little.
Okay.
So we don't get too slow. But you're doing great. You're holding us at a very good airspeed. Alright, so you can obviously see kind of the center of the valley here.
Yeah.
I want you to just fly me in that general direction that way, and just keep me climbing with that nose like on the horizon, and I'll be happy with that. And once we get high enough, I'll go ahead and take the controls, and I'll go through some of the maneuvers, and I'll let you have a try with them.
Okay.
We also have a climb checklist once we're ready, whenever you have time. We'll go where we're at full power. Our mixture is rich, so we'll keep it at rich. And then we turn off our fuel pump and landing light.
43 Zulu Mike, number 2 behind Cessna, short final.
Landing light off.
Landing light off.
There you go.
Number 2 behind the Cessna, 26 clear to land 3 Zulu Mike.
Can you see the peak of that last mountain there?
Yeah.
I want you to fly me, keep that nose on that mountain. Can you see the mountain?
Yeah.
Alright.
Or try pop pressure.
That vent feels really nice.
The air?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I also brought you that water, so let me know if you want to ever take a sip.
You're right, it does get kind of hot in here.
Oh yeah. Not my first rodeo.
many hours do you have?
I'm at about 600 or so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You're flying for a long time.
Not really. I guess most people would say it's a pretty short amount of time.
Standby for
Well, I'm young, so it's just, it is what it is.
Yeah, for being young, that's a lot.
But I started flying when I was 16,
Oh.
so I'm 20 now.
Oh, wow.
So 4 years,
Yeah.
which some people doesn't seem like a lot, but for me it's like 25% of my life, so.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Squawk 0352. NorCal departure frequency 127.15.
What do you want to do, airline pilot or something?
Yeah, one day.
0459,
Something like
change code.
frequency change approved 459.
Frequency change approved. 930 over.
05 November, negative.
All right, now that we're climbing out here,
Fine. Remember the frequency.
I kind of want you to practice just
930 over.
turning the airplane like in a climb.
Oh.
So let's pick out maybe one of these mountains here, right? And I just want you to keep me climbing and then just turn me over, point me at one of these mountains. So like this one over here to the right.
513 Pop Alpha, Salinas Tower. Maintain at above 2,000 until advised. Make right traffic. Runway 26. Report midfield right down.
So when we're in a climbing turn, what kind of controls are we using? If you could kind of tell me.
A little bit of rudder.
Yes, we need that rudder.
Maintain at below 1,000.
and then the yoke.
Right. We need the ailerons, right?
Yeah.
Put us into the pitch. Take a level way out here.
Feels like the rudder is, you're putting the right rudder, but I think because we're climbing.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Now you can climb me back over to that point if you'd like to. And you're going to notice on the left turn it takes a little bit less rudder probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So we're going to level off here in about a second. So what I'm going to want from you, usually when we level off, first thing we want to do is we want to bring the nose down, right? So put some back pressure, some pressure forward, perfect, just like that. And then once we put pressure forward, we'll let the airspeed come up a little bit, and then we can bring our power back to 65% horsepower. And this is kind of like how I was saying, like when we should use our trim. It's going to be the last thing here.
Traffic 11 o'clock, opposite direction, northwest.
So we're at 65, and we got the nose down, and we're maintaining our altitude. And you can feel like you have to put a good amount of pressure, right? Like if you let go of the yoke, it wants to climb, right?
Yeah.
So push that yoke forward, and put it to where you like it, where we're straight and level. That's pretty straight and level?
Yep.
Alright, so then just roll the trim forward until you feel like you don't need to put as much pressure on the yoke. You can see we're still climbing a little bit. Maybe just keep that trim just a little more down.
5 number, altitude restriction, cancel, contact NorCal departure.
Altitude my restriction and contact NorCal departure 930.
Right there feels.
Right there, that's how you trim.
Okay. Point number 1,
Alright,
runway 26.
perfect.
Push forward first, yeah.
Alright, you mind if I take controls?
Your controls.
My controls. So I'm going to bring us down here to about 3,500. And we're going to start with steep turns if you're comfortable with that.
Yep.
So remember, during a steep turn,
Runway 26 clear.
we're trading off some of our vertical lift for that horizontal component of the lift, right? So we're going to need a little bit of back pressure, and if we bring some back pressure, we're getting more drag, so we need to put some power in.
Yeah.
You're going to notice I'm going to get into my bank, right? And then I'm going to turn, I'm going to get into my bank, and then I'm going to pitch up, and then I'm going to get slow, so I need to add some power.
Okay.
Right? And I'm going to keep getting that turnaround, and I'm basically going to turn out once I'm about like 20 degrees of my point. So I also have the heading there, and I'm mostly using that mountain.
Okay.
So for now, I'm really just looking out at that mountain, and I really want you to look outside at the cowling and see how the horizon's going to look while I do this.
Okay.
Right? So I'm going to keep bringing me down here. And then before we do any maneuver, we have a checklist that we do. It's called our 3 A's. Alright, so number 1 is our airspace. We always want to clear the area.
Yeah.
So we could do a few things. We look on ForeFlight, see if there's any traffic around here. It looks like there's a little bit, but not too many that are going to be conflicting with us right now.
Yeah.
And we want to do our clearing turns. We always do our clearing turns to the left first.
Yeah.
And that's because if there's anyone passing us, they're going to pass us to the right. So we'll look on your side. Do you see anybody?
Clear on the left.
We're clear on the left. We'll do our 190-degree turn there.
Salinas Tower.
And we'll bring it back to the right.
Inbound.
And we're looking above and below.
Touch goes.
I don't see anybody.
Yeah, clear on the right.
We're clear on the right.
020 Mike Salinas Tower, make left traffic, correction, make enter left base, runway 26, report, turning base.
Alright.
Left base.
I'll get back on my point here.
We'll report turning
Bring my power up to cruise. Maybe a little bit more down trim.
Tower, Banana 13 Tango.
Alright, and then whenever you're